What if everything you've been taught about health is a lie?
You are programmed, and you will start to want some things that aren't good for you, but you will still take them, and you don't know why.
Alex Stanciu, from Romanian clinics to the top G mansion, rebuilding the bodies of the elite.
I can tell you that when you are beside good people with good energy, your body starts to heal. I believe in this healing with good feelings.
This isn't your Instagram wellness guru. This is a man trained in performance optimization.
We eat once a day. During the day, we eat water, coffee, lemon water, and let's say 6, 7, we eat one meal. It's mainly, we do training twice a day.
It starts with your body and the people you listen to.
So the first thing that you should do is to...
You are now teaching in another type of university that does not have anything to do with the academic university that people know of.
Yeah, but
you're in the best university.
Yeah, the best university, exactly.
For making money, for health, for so many ways.
Because
the real world.
Yeah, because I was in university, medicine university. I was learning a lot of things. But when you go deep, you can see there are many things that they don't tell you about. Nutrition is one of the most important things.
Yeah.
They don't speak much about it. Gut health, all of these things are so important. They don't teach. Maybe they don't know, maybe they don't care. But the problem is that you cannot treat something without treating the cause.
The root cause, yeah.
Yeah, because modern medicine will treat your symptoms. And this is how you will get sicker and sicker. So if you treat the cause, you will treat the body.
And you're right. And actually, it's not just in Romania, also in Barcelona, when I studied nutrition, my university degree, 4 years, they just teach you like, put this diet to this patient.
Yeah.
Give this food. And bro, can you believe? You're going to be like mind blown. You think like Barcelona, and there's recognition, like it's a good country or a good city, in Europe. And then it's like morning, you give toasts with fucking turkey, this shitty one that is like this. Then lunch, some lettuce with fucking carrot it's like, man, people are not in dungeons. These are not slaves.
Yeah.
It's people that need to enjoy life. They need to carry on with their things. Like, it felt like slaves, literally.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like diet, the same that it's school, that they put you in all these rows with the blackboard, and it's like factory type of mentality, matrix mentality, that we're going to talk about breaking the matrix. The same with nutrition school.
Yeah, because
it's crazy.
You will become what you will eat. So if you eat foods that will hurt your gut, that will make you to be obedient, you don't have that power. If you have low testosterone levels, if you don't have that,
you don't think, you don't fight, you don't.
It's
totally.
I mean, everything is connected. If you look deep,
yes, bro,
and you will become a slave.
And it's scary because it's by design. Like, they designed all of this. Yeah. It's not coincidence that they put you these ads on TV, this education on the school system. It's not coincidence.
And they know very well how the human brain works. So they put different commercials in order to put that message deep inside your subconscious mind. And you will start to want some things that aren't good for you, but you will still take them, and you don't know why. You are programmed.
Yes.
TV, laptop, phone, doesn't matter. Because you saw that every time you speak about something, a commercial will appear on your phone or something.
Yeah, man.
So
the first times that happens,
I
mean, now we are used to it, but the first times I remember when the algorithm started to pick your voice, it's like, man, I talked about whatever, this city, and it's appearing on my Instagram. Crazy.
So they want to attack you from different angles, but if you don't have this open mind, if you don't break the matrix with your mind first to see beyond, it's easy to get scammed.
And I'm curious how it was for you, because look, we are sitting both of us here, and we both had this, let's say, formal education, university, all of this. And we still are here not believing in what they taught us, our university professors. We chose an alternative path, right? What was for you the thing that is like, no, man, this is bullshit. Like, I want to take a different route.
Yeah. Well, basically, when I was in the university, I was studying, of course, everything that they teach me. But at the same time, I was looking more deep into things. So, for example, they was teaching me how to treat shoulder, maybe a shoulder injury or something. But when I was studying, I found that shoulder injuries or anything else can also be related to your gut health. Or if you improve your gut health, you can improve the recovery time. So, okay, they don't teach me this. But at some point, I start to tell the professor, hey, listen, what if we take this supplement? What if we heal the gut? And they look at me and say, you might be right.
Oh.
Yeah, they were open. But I was feeling that they didn't know much about this. They also passed through this, let's say, program. And the same program, they will teach you something in one direction. They don't see the body as a holistic thing. Everything is connected. If you want to treat your liver, of course, you need to take care of your gut. Of course, you need to detox the body. Of course, you need to help the liver with the proper nutrients. Liver has many phases of detoxification.
Yep.
You need to help each phase with specific nutrients. So all of these things, they don't teach you.
It's fascinating, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, you mentioned the shoulder pain.
Yep.
It can be enhance the recovery through nutrition. You know, that's an interesting approach. Many people will be like, okay, I didn't think about that. The first thing was the physio, then whatever, the pills, or whatever exercise I find on a YouTube reel, whatever. But nutrition.
Nutrition, yeah.
Actually, what would be the first things, or let's make it a real case. What were the first things that you helped with to Tristan when she had this injury? That was the reason, right, that you got connected?
Yeah.
After knowing each other.
Yeah, basically he called me. He told me, hey, I have this recovery to do for my shoulder. I had a surgery. I need you to help me to recover my shoulder. Okay. The whole process wasn't about moving the shoulder. It was nutrition, supplements, acupuncture, cupping, and of course, physical exercises.
Yeah.
But it wasn't only physical exercises. So we did many supplements like collagen, type 2, because type 2 collagen, it's specifically for joints.
Okay.
We did chondroitin, vitamin C. Now we have also a supplement.
The formation of collagen, yeah?
Yeah, we have a supplement now, Fireblood, that combines...
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Oh, okay. That combines many micronutrients. Yeah.
Polemic. Yeah. Got a lot of feedback from people, yeah.
Yeah, so also the nutrition was so clean, like meat and vegetables. I mean, if somebody wants to heal the gut, meat and vegetables is the way. Of course, if you have for example, some vegetables you don't like, it's no problem. You can do sometimes some egg whites with greens or something. If people, they have problems with greens, they can choose another vegetables. They can cook vegetables. But if you eat simple, you will have a great digestion.
Now, let me ask you, Alex.
Yeah.
The truth here. You gave him meat, you gave him vegetables.
Yeah.
What about the booze? With Mr. Tristan Tate. You know, during the recovery of the joint and all of this.
It passed now 3 years. In the start, he was drinking sometimes, but now I see him like more than 1 year and something. He doesn't drink much, like occasionally. But before, I was drinking with him, to be honest.
Yeah.
My friend, my buddy.
He's good convincing people. I've heard stories.
He's good.
Like, and he has persuasion skills.
To be honest, it's a pleasure to drink with Tristan Tate. It's a pleasure. He has this good energy, this good vibe. And I can tell you that when you are beside good people with good energy, your body starts to heal. I also tell this kind of lessons inside my health and fitness campus, inside the real world.
Or you're a professor, yes?
Yes, I'm a professor there. And I speak, of course, about nutrition, about supplements, about what exercises you should do. I have their programs, workouts, nutrition plans, and everything. But also, I tell people about this, let's say, spiritual part.
Yeah.
Because everything that you do and everything
is connected.
Yeah. Because if you are around positive people, good people, with good intentions, you will become one. So this is very important for everybody to understand why they don't succeed. Because they need to look around themselves with who I am friend. Because my friends will be part of my destiny, or they will direct my destiny.
Totally. And I love this holistic approach because there's this study, the Predimed study in Spain, got very, very popular. The idea that drinking wine helps you improve cardiovascular health, right?
Yeah.
Very controversial, we studied because we know that the best amount of alcohol you can drink is 0, and anything above 0, it's just detrimental to your health.
Yeah.
But there's this thing that was referenced by some people in the study, that many people that drink the wine do it in good company. This thing that you're saying, and because in Spain, basically it's this social moment of the wine and celebration and good times, etc. Around the tapas and the tortilla de patata and all of this.
Okay,
and you have in there the typical food. That can bring these positive effects,
Yeah.
Which leads us to what you're saying, that actually the effect does not come from the wine. It comes from the social circle and the positive energy of people around you, the hormones that you're going to secrete.
Exactly, the good feelings.
Yes.
I believe in
energy.
This part, this healing with good feelings. If you have good feelings and you cultivate even love or everything else, like good positive energy inside you, you can heal your body.
Mm-hmm.
I have read many books of, for example, Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Yeah.
I have seen his research.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I have seen many stories
Mm-hmm.
with people healing from many chronic diseases and even metabolic diseases without changing their nutrition. Now, of course, nutrition is so important. Imagine if you combine both.
Yes. Why choosing when you can have both?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And in what other ways what would you say are the best contributions, or maybe Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, they come to you as like, bro, Alex, I'm so grateful for this specific habit or this thing that was thanks to you that you introduced in my life and it was so positive. What things would they, if I ask them,
Yeah.
I'm with them, as like, tell me, now that Alex is not listening,
Yeah.
what they would tell.
Interesting. You know why? Because their lives is so good when it comes to being or having discipline. They have so much discipline. I came there, I had my own discipline, but there is nothing to improve in their life. For example, for me, when I came to Tristan, I had the knowledge of nutrition, of physio, and this was the plus.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot tell him like, hey, we need to train, because he was texting me, let's train, let's do it. Before I said. So
yeah.
I think it's also a part of good energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will, and I give them good energy, they give me good energy. It's a trade of good energy. I think this is the most important thing. And to be honest, I think indeed this is the most important thing, because even if you are the best physio in the world, even let's say you know everything, but if you don't have good energy, people will not want to be around you.
Yeah.
So start with this, change your mentality, change your heart, because it's very important what you release from your heart. And when you start to become, let's say, a good man, with good positive energy, you will start to attract people with good and positive energy.
Yeah, bro, I love that you're sharing this message, because it's one that is not being shared enough, I think, and I like that, instead of being like, nutrition, these supplements, this is like, bro, wake up, good energy. And actually, like, there are so many physios that he could have called, like, literally
100%.
all of the ones in the world. Like, he has the money to access all the best physios in the world. He called you.
Yeah. Imagine.
What? Good energy. I'm pretty sure, because you met 3 years before, right? He called you. He already know each other. And
I met him like 7 years before he called me.
7 years before he called you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now it passed like 9-10 years.
Yeah.
Since I met him first time.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't that famous back then, but he was like now a very good person.
Yeah.
I felt his energy. And we have this connection.
You stay in touch?
From the first meeting, because it was in the new year.
How was it? When was it? Like, can you describe first meeting?
It happened in Brașov. This is a city from Romania.
Okay.
A very nice city in Romania.
Okay.
In the mountains.
Yeah. For context, Alex from Romania.
I'm from Romania.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I met him in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
Me and another friend, we met him. We stayed, we spoke, and at some point I asked him about business, because he already was making good money back then. And he gave me some tips. Hey, you should do this, do that. And after 1 year, I opened my own private, let's say, company, and I was doing my own things, because back then I was working for somebody in a clinic. I was a physio in a clinic. I was doing all of these things, but I opened my own private work, and it was amazing for the next 3-4 years. But I was in touch with him every 4, 5, 6 months. Sometimes met him in a club or something. Hey, bro, come to my table.
Of course.
Stay with me.
Yeah.
20 women there. Very nice. And
Can you imagine?
Yeah, very nice. And I was keeping in contact with him from time to time. And at some point, I got a call from him. Hey, can you come to fix my shoulder? I said, of course.
Yeah.
But my plan was to go to Spain. So 3 years ago, my plan was to go to Spain.
Yeah.
But of course,
you never went to
nobody
Spain.
can refuse Tristan Tate.
Yeah.
So I went to recover his shoulder. To be honest, I never knew if I will remain. I was thinking I will go to fix his shoulder.
And then
after 6 months, let's say, I will go to Spain. Yeah. But
you still didn't go to Spain?
Yeah, until now. Spain is still waiting.
Yeah.
I hope I will never go.
Or visit, bro. Come on, you can visit and come back. I'm sure he's gonna allow you a week.
In
Spain.
For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go together.
Especially Marbella. Yeah, inshallah, exactly. He
Marbella,
can travel and you can go together.
Now we can travel. Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good things in Spain. I have, of course, many things.
I feel that Spain has a good energy. I think there you can heal yourself.
Yeah.
Especially in Malaga, I felt it. Like the energy is powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, and beautiful mountains as well to climb there.
It has mountains. It has seaside. It's very nice.
Yeah. Good spot. Good spot. Yeah. And now that you mentioned this, I'm living there with them. Yeah. How is the dynamic? Like, it's very interesting because you are there 24 hours.
Yeah.
How is the routine of a day in the Top G house?
It's the alpha house. We are in competition with each other all the time.
Okay.
And this is so good. You cannot imagine, because you came to this all-room event.
Yes.
After
sparring for 40 rounds. Until your shoulders were chopping up.
Yeah. After the event, 2-3 days, we went to jail. All of us. I was in jail for 24 hours.
Wow.
And for the next 6 months, I cannot get in touch with them. I cannot see them. I cannot live with them anymore. Oh. And I can tell you that it wasn't the same. The energy to be around other men who are, of course, aspiring for better, and they have this willpower, and they train every day, twice a day, many times. Yeah. It's a different level. When you see somebody that is training, you cannot stay and watch him. You will go to train. And it's a different thing. When you live with your wife all the time, I'm not saying you shouldn't live with your wife. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
But you should have your life with your wife, but you should have also your life with the boys.
Yes.
Because it's a different mentality, energy. You will, even if you don't have willpower, you will get willpower. That's why I'm telling you, your friends...
They will come and text you.
No, not even that.
They'll be like, come, let's go. Or you will see them and you want to go.
It's the energy. I'm telling you, if you live beside lions, you will become one.
Yes.
But if you live beside, I don't know, sheep,
yeah.
you will become one.
Yes.
And there is a story with an eagle. He thought he
What's
was
the story?
So basically, the egg fall into a nest where there were chickens. So he was born there, but at some point he was thinking that he was a chicken. Yeah, and he never met his let's say his destiny. He never reached his potential to become an eagle. Even if
the genetics is of an eagle,
yeah. So many of us, we have the potential, but because we are in the wrong environment, with the wrong people, we don't reach the potential. And even a car, think about it. If you have a Ferrari, because they bought me a Ferrari as a gift. And that's why I went to jail.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's why I went to jail. Because they...
How? What do you mean?
They bought me a Ferrari and they put me in jail.
They associated the gift to, let's put Alex in jail.
Money laundering bullshit.
Crazy.
Bro, I was there with the boys for 2 years. I was dedicating my life and my knowledge and everything. And of course, they were like, this guy deserves a Ferrari.
They gifted you a Ferrari.
Yeah, they gifted, yeah. It's a gift.
Yes.
Your Ferrari, take it.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Of course, it was amazing.
Yeah.
The feeling and everything.
And the
And the
gesture.
Ferrari, it's also amazing.
Yeah, of course.
Never had a supercar before.
Mm.
This is the first one.
Wow.
But now the cops, they caught.
Yeah.
They thought,
I saw images through the roof and all that.
sorry?
Like they came from the roof and all that. I saw some
In one
videos.
morning,
It's like
yeah. One morning they came and they broke everything there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, you were mentioning the same with the car, you know, like the story that you're sharing, that you want to be around people that are always lions, that are always these eagles.
I mean, it depends what you want. If you want to keep your, let's say, your normal level now, for example, if you are a normal guy, if you want to stay there, you don't want to bother nobody, you don't want to increase your level.
Yeah. But people that are listening to us, Alex, these are people that want to be in that level, you know, that would pay whatever, do whatever to be living in the house that you've been living in for all this time.
Yeah.
You know, they would be like, I'd do whatever to be there 24 hours or a week, you know? What would you say they can do? Because it's much easier to replicate something when you've tasted it.
Yeah.
Right? So you've had this surrounding you all the time.
Yeah.
What they can do if they're not living in the top G house to replicate this environment that you've been in for all this time? What are practical things?
Yeah. So the first thing that you should do is to remove distractions. Because when you remove distractions, you will focus on your goals. It's very important because many people, they watch on social media things that all of these things like videos, like comedies, they won't help you to increase your status, to increase your value, to learn things. You need to get skills. So in order to get skills, you need to concentrate, to focus on learning skills. That's why in the real world, we have loads of professors.
Yes.
They teach you how to learn this or these specific things. If you go to university, they will teach you everything, but you don't know nothing about nothing.
And the credentials of the people teaching you in university versus the credentials of every professor in the real world.
Yeah, they are specialized on one thing, and you will learn one thing, and you will do it. If you know how to do something, you are already a value for somebody. So distractions are the first thing that you remove, and you need to see it in your mind. See it. And every day, step by step, you need to go forward. A step every day will bring you one day, and you will reach your goal. I was, even you told me that you will travel from there. This is how you should do it. Yeah. And you need to
exchange energies with every trip.
And you need to want it. Yeah. Because, for example, me, I was wanting to go to Spain because Romania didn't offer me the opportunities to grow. So I said, I will go to Spain. I will go to a good clinic there. I will start to do physio there. I will maybe do also fitness. I will combine things. So it's about wanting to do something. I think this is the most important thing. If you want, you just need to find solutions. And the solutions will come because if you are open to them and if you really want it, God will give you.
Yes.
I believe that.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think is the percentage of you doing things and God, the universe, helping you?
I think God will not help you if you don't help yourself. I think God will give you only when you are 100% on it, on your goal. He will give you 500%, 1000%. But if you are 99%,
He will give it to somebody else who is 100%.
Yeah. That's why you need to be like 100% in order to receive the gifts of God. And also, this is how you activate your talents. Because each one of us, we have talents. Some people, they have one talent. Others, they have 2, 3, 4, maybe more. I have seen people with one talent reaching success more than people with many talents. This is because people with many talents, they think they are superior. And they don't put in the hard work. They stay. They think the talents are enough, but they aren't enough because you need to do the hard work. Talent, hard work together is like what we said before, nutrition and good feelings.
Yes.
So you need to combine things in order to get up. Otherwise, you will reach a level, but not enough if you want to be at the top.
What is something that you struggle with personally with distractions? What's something that distracts you and you're like, I need to fight with this thing?
Well,
constantly?
to be honest, the thing that distracts me all like for years maybe, it's studying. Because you need to study, but you need also to apply things and you need to make new programs and all these things.
Yeah.
I am studying too much. This is my thing. So basically, I read all the studies, all the research. I'm updated every day. And this is my problem because I spend like 2-3 hours a day at least studying. Still studying. That's why I'm a student of nutrition and health and fitness all my life. I will be all my life studying. Yeah.
And what's for you the balance in here? Because how does somebody know if you're overdoing something or you're like, no, I'm in the right spot? Because, I mean, continue studying, it's important.
You need to track your progression. Your progression in finance.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, you need to track it.
Let's zoom in here.
Yeah, you need to know the numbers. It's like nutrition. You need to know your calories. It's simple. If you know your calories, you can calculate, transform your calories into macros. You know exactly how much protein you should eat, how many carbs, how much fat, and the same thing will apply with business. If you know numbers, it's easy. How much I earn this month?
Yeah.
How much I want to increase? Percents, so numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you should calculate things. I think it's a better way to scale your business. Yeah.
Yeah. What you can't measure, you can't improve, they say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like
you cannot compare.
Like this.
Yeah.
The weather is gonna be sunny tomorrow.
Sometimes it works. I mean, you can do it like by default, but you cannot reach top level without knowing the numbers. Numbers are so important. As I said, health, fitness, nutrition, and business.
Yeah, you've seen that in the G House. They track numbers as well of pretty much everything, no?
Well, to be honest, they are so calculated, focused. They have so much discipline. And yes, I think...
I mean, for example, I've seen videos like Tristan takes X amount of time to drink 2 liters of water. You know, or these,
even
these
small things.
repetitions of this weight.
Yeah,
and he did 100. I'm gonna do 105.
Yeah. Even
they're just tracking these little things to see the progress.
And this is the funny part. Imagine the business part.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to track things and to know exactly the numbers and to know your level. I am here. Okay, what I need to do to reach the next level?
Yeah.
I need to do this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's simple if you think, but you need to apply.
Yeah.
Because you might have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't apply it, if you don't do it, nothing will happen.
There's this quote that says, you never get strong by reading books about how to do push-ups.
Correct. You need to do the push-ups. Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're talking, Alex, about numbers and something that I was laughing, man. The first time that I saw it, first I saw the ad of Fireblood.
Yeah.
First I saw the ad. The ad is just hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, like, tastes like shit. You know? Like, and everybody spitting that thing.
Yeah.
Tastes terrible. Exactly. Tastes terrible.
Yeah.
You know, very funny. But also then I saw the composition. Of course, I was like, I'm studying nutrition.
Yeah.
I want to know what's in here.
Yeah.
There's like 1,000% of this, 900% of that. How was the process behind creating Fireblood?
Well, basically,
and putting like those amounts there.
To be honest, if you look at the other brands, it's not necessarily much more than others, but we want to create something powerful. Because many brands, they use like small amounts and also not necessarily the best forms of micronutrients.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you want to buy a B vitamin complex, many of them, they use like normal folic acid, but we only use methylated B vitamins.
Gotcha.
So your body will easily absorb them. We use also chelated minerals. So the minerals that we use are bounded to an amino acid, and fermented amino acids And we have added another 3 amino acids like glycine, taurine, proline, which are very good for joints, are very good for performance. Glycine and taurine are also anti-aging amino acids. So Fireblood is more like an essential supplement for all the micronutrients that your body needs. And we try to put in it only the best forms, no additives, no sweeteners, no nothing. So
Taste.
the taste.
How does it taste? How would you describe it?
It's not necessarily the best taste, but
That's a very polite way of putting it.
For sure.
It's not the best taste.
But we have 1 gram of glycine inside, and glycine it's an amino acid with a sweet taste.
Okay.
And glycine can basically it helps a little bit.
Balance a little bit. Let's call it that way.
But it's a good supplement to take in the morning.
Is it something you're taking every day?
Yeah.
The Fireblood?
Yeah. Well, to be honest.
Or you like periodize it, like this week I'm going to do it, then I'm not.
To be honest.
What do you do?
Many students, they ask me, should I take Fireblood all my life? I told many people, students and other people, you shouldn't take a supplement for years. You should take it for 1, 2, 3 months. After this, stop it. At least 1 month, stop it, take it again. Your body needs to, I like to say, to don't get used to something.
Yes.
So you give him something, you take it. This is how, also with, for example, if you want to lose body fat, the fastest way, of course, would be to calculate the calories, cut 300, 400, 500, and this. But you know what? Many people, they go low carb. Only low carb for months. And this will decrease their metabolic rate. But if you do 2 days low carb, third day, you do high carb. So your body will not adapt to the low carb diet. So you'll go up, down. Same thing with training. You will have better results when you change.
Yeah.
Even the training.
Yeah, correct. Running, for example, I see it very, very clearly. You have different tempos you need to hit every week. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah. So this is how you evolve. This is how you progress, by changing things. And that's why you need to be present. And this is also a very important thing, to be present here. I am speaking with you. I don't think about what I will do after. I don't think about what I did before. No, I'm speaking. I'm present here 100%.
Yes.
I'm connected with you.
Yeah.
Speak.
Yes.
And that's it. And we need to do all of these things in the same way. I mean, after I go from here and I will do, I don't know, maybe I'll train again. I will do a cardio session. I will think about my body, how it moves, how I feel this muscle, how I sweat. All of these things are important to be present.
Yes.
And I think here we miss a lot because many people, they do things, but they are not there. Their mind is going everywhere, but not in the present moment. And I think we lose part of our life every time we are not present. Bro,
that's fascinating. I love that you're touching on this. First, the energy, now on this. I really like this topic as well. Because when you see the clips of the professionals, the gold medalists in the Olympics and this training in the track and field, they could be listening to music, but they are not.
Nice.
They are not. You don't see Paul Chalimo, you don't see Kipchoge, you don't see all of these ones that are breaking records listening to music, because it's not because they don't have money. If music was something that helps them in some way, of course there's going to be some session they're going to put this. But you see them in this, they call it the train of pain.
Okay,
because you do laps and just like lactic acid starts building in your muscles. And it's like, before you even recovered fully, you need to already go on the next lap and the next lap, and it's very painful. But you listen what you're saying, how your body's moving, how you're breathing, how your legs are like feeling the pain, but you're telling yourself, okay, only 100 meters more, And also I've heard about bodybuilding, that it's so important to focus on contracting and activating the muscles that you need to grow. Right?
Mind-muscle connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There is a study about this.
Yeah.
So 2 groups, one did this mind-muscle connection thing, and the other group didn't. Of course, the group who used the mind-muscle connection technique had better gains. muscle gains. Yeah. And this is real because it's all about energy. You send energy with your mind here. In traditional Chinese medicine, because I did a master degree on it.
You did?
Yeah.
Man, you
I have
know
a master
about
degree
everything.
on traditional Chinese medicine.
Oh.
2 years in Brasov, University
Yes.
of my University of Medicine. We studied with the professors from China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they came here and we studied with them. The school in China for traditional Chinese medicine.
Mm-hmm.
They have it. There is a traditional one. It's has like 300 years, maybe more, of teaching students. And they taught us about Qigong. So Qigong is an interesting thing because basically you combine meditation with slow moving and kind of stretching, like dynamic stretching,
Mm-hmm.
and breathing. So you combine all of these things and you, of course, you are present, you are aware of everything that you do, and you start to connect every movement in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there are specific techniques that you should use in order to balance yin and yang,
Mm-hmm.
yang from the sky, yin from the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Qigong it's a good practice for everybody, especially for people with problems, because basically with Qigong you can do Qigong and you don't have to do acupuncture. This is how you make the qi to flow through your body.
Yeah, qi, like the vital energy, right?
Qi is the vital energy.
Vital energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fascinating, man. And what else did you implement? I'm so curious about this now because I didn't know this part.
Yeah.
What did you implement in your own life from these studies in Chinese medicine?
Well,
something that's useful is like, wow.
Yeah.
Help.
Herbs.
Ah.
Herbs. Traditional Chinese medicine, herbs.
Okay. What type of herbs? Eating in the food or in the tea? What type of herbs?
Tea, but also sometimes I combine them and do like potions. Like I combine, for example.
Oh, let's expand here.
Yeah,
let's expand.
Ginseng and astragalus, because these two needs to be combined. Many people, they take only ginseng, but it's not necessarily the best way. You should combine ginseng with astragalus and maybe other herb in order to balance. Because if you take only ginseng, it might be bad for your arteries. Astragalus can soften your arteries. So it's not like, okay, I'll take this herb for many months.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of damage. Herbs are powerful, are like real medicine. You know?
Yeah.
That's why you need to know how to combine and how many grams from each, you know.
Fascinating, man.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Well, actually, what you're saying now, I come from a trip to Asia. I was in Japan. I was in different places. I also had some exposure to more Chinese both in Hong Kong and also when I was in Malaysia.
Yeah.
You know, I had more exposure to Chinese tea houses, and then in Japan, of course, the Japanese ones. And they treat the teas like medicine, man.
Yeah.
Like literally, I mean, sometimes a cup of tea can be like $25, you know, for like brewing 3 times tea. It's like, why? Because like, the care that goes into the leaf, stopping the oxidation, how is it done, how it's treated, and then the way they pour the tea at the right temperature, like they treat like medicine, man.
Like medicine.
Like, it's not like in the West, like let's put milk and sugar to just, you know, put it down the throat and that's it.
Yeah.
Man, they truly believe in the healing abilities, and I think it's, you know, what keeps them so healthy as well. Yeah, one of the contributors.
And according to studies, Japan are in the top 3 the longest
living
longevity.
And also lowest obesity.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. But they eat fish and seafood and rice, and these are. I mean, they eat quality foods, to be honest.
Yeah. But it's fascinating, you know, to see what you say, that the herbs there are so important.
Yeah.
Like teas, herbs, all of this.
And not only herbs, you know, I use from traditional Chinese medicine, I use also Qigong, but I'm not doing it like, let's say, like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can just walk barefoot on the ground because it's a simple practice, and walking, it's like a therapy. If you walk 20 minutes a day, it's very good. This would be the minimum. I suggest you should walk like 1 hour at least. Walking is very good for burning fat. And if you walk barefoot, it's even better because you will take energy from earth
Yes.
negative ions.
Ions.
Yeah, and you will discharge the radiation from your body. It's a very good method for healing the body.
Yeah, and if you do it shirtless, and you can also catch the sun.
Another
it's
bonus.
Like you add what they were saying. Let's put the thing together.
Exactly.
Don't
Combine
take one or the other. Just like combine them all, right?
Yeah.
This holistic approach, because I know it's different from sometimes the business mindset of you have to do this. How is this? Have you talked to this in the G House about all of these concepts, the medicine? How is it taking us? Is it like, Alex, this is too woo, or like no, let's ground, let's do qigong, let's do herbs, let's do these things. What things are well received, and which ones are like, come on, bro, you're too spiritual?
To be honest, they are very open for these discussions because they understand energy. I don't think you can do much, even if you have knowledge, but if you don't understand energy, because when you understand energy, you can feel people. You don't need to, like, for example, some people, they might scam you. They want to do something bad for you, but you can feel them if you have this, let's say,
attuned, right?
Yeah. If you have this intuition,
yes.
And in order to have intuition and all these things, you need to believe that there is something beyond the physical body, the physical part.
Yes.
And this, I think, it's very good for your business because you need to understand people beyond their appearance. You need to understand their deep things, thoughts, and what they think about you and what are their intentions. Yeah, and it's related to energy and intuition.
Is there anything that helps you strengthen your intuition? What would be some exercises or some habits that you had in your life that help you be more attuned with yourself, that people can know more about? Be like, start there if they are not as intuitive right now.
Yeah, I think meditation and prayer, it's a good start.
Interesting.
I just saw a study because I told you that one of my distractions is to read studies.
Yes.
One study showed that if you stay in a quiet place and you meditate, but not necessarily to have a specific practice, just stay with yourself there in a quiet place, your brain will grow bigger. This is very important. Of course, many people will say that intuition doesn't come from the brain. It comes from the heart. But I think it's good to have this, let's say, combination between meditation and prayer. Because when you meditate, you are listening. When you pray, you are speaking. But when you pray, you are speaking with God. When you meditate, you are listening to God. So that's why both are important. And prayer and meditation are two different things, because many people, they think that same thing. It's not the same thing. Meditation is listening. Prayer is speaking. So you can send your message, but you cannot send it only by words or only by thoughts, because this is not enough power. In your thought is not enough power. Your thoughts have power, but not enough. What will make your thoughts to really go up there? It's what you feel here. So if you feel that your prayer, it's already accomplished, done by God, well, that thought will go to God. And now you send your prayer, your message.
Then you wait.
You wait.
Right?
Exactly.
You have patience.
Yeah.
But you keep acting, It's not just like I pray and that's it. You keep taking actions every day.
Of course. You do your things.
Again, both.
Yeah, both.
Not
both.
just action, not just prayer.
Yeah. I think this podcast is about yin and yang.
Yeah.
We spoke about two things from the start.
Again and again and again, we see these combos.
Yeah.
Yes, really good, really good. The podcast of the yin and yang.
Yeah, exactly. Because we need to look also, as I said before, into these things like being with your boys, training, and being with your wife.
Yeah, feminine energy, nurturing.
Yeah.
Both.
So you need both. I mean, imagine if somebody is, because many people, they live with their wives.
Yes.
I can tell you from my experience, which is small, 6 months, that my fitness level, even if I knew all of these things, I have knowledge about fitness, nutrition, all my life I was studying this, wasn't the same. Now it's coming back because I'm with the boys, but wasn't the same.
Of course.
So yeah, that's why I think many people, they age faster because they don't have that competition.
Yes.
Testosterone levels will go down. And I can tell you from studies that testosterone levels, if are down, you will age faster. So keeping your testosterone levels up is a way to, let's say, age slower. So it's like a therapy for reversing your biological age, having high testosterone levels. Yeah.
So let's make a recap of what helps you keep your testosterone high. What would be these that you mentioned to spend more time with the boys, with competitive environments?
Competition is so important for testosterone.
Which ones would you say also people how they can raise the testosterone?
Our nutrition, for sure.
Yes.
We eat once a day. During the day, we basically do intermittent fasting. Water, coffee, lemon water, some Fireblood, some electrolytes. And around, let's say, 6, 7, we eat one meal. It's mainly meat and vegetables. These are all that. Of course, during the day, sometimes maybe you eat a fruit if necessary, but most of the days we just fast and we eat in the evening.
Okay. Another thing?
We do training twice a day.
Okay.
Cardio in the morning, strength training in the evening. We go out together and we have this, like, you feel that feeling of we go out as a team. This disappeared from society, before they were like men in packs, now you don't see much, like you see maybe 1, 2 guys, but they don't have a direction. We have a direction. We know exactly where you go, what we do there. We know everything, and we plan all of these things. Yeah. So this is also important. Your objective, your goals. You know that you want to reach that, and you put in your mind all the plan, everything. Of course, many people will say that God laughs about your plans. But at the same time, if God sees that you are so motivated, so focused, He will give you, He will help you. I think that many people, they don't believe they will get help. I think they are like, I should do this, but what if I will not succeed? And bro, it's done. It's like Peter when he was drowning in the water. Jesus called him, come to me, walk on water, but he didn't believe until the last moment. And he was drowning. So that's why Jesus helped him again, saved him. But I think we need to believe 100%, like blind.
Yeah. Like it's happening already.
Yeah.
Like you said, and then the thought just goes.
I think this is the way. Yeah.
And now, what is something that you mentioned, the planning part? I think it's a critical component to know exactly where you're going, this direction. Where is Alex going in the next year? Where are you putting your energy towards right now?
Well, now we have this, let's say, upgrade. We have the real world 2.0. So we will upgrade the school. I will basically create new programs. I'm focusing now on creating a program on gut health. I have now, until now, I have 3 programs on fitness, like exercise. I have videos with calisthenics exercises. I have 2 programs that you can do at the gym. I have a few programs on nutrition, how to combine foods, all of these things. I have a program also on how to detox your body from the negative effects of spike protein from the vaccine.
Oh.
Many people, they got the vaccine, and some batches weren't that good. Some batches created side effects for many people. And I basically researched this for 6 to up to 1 year, 6 months and up to 1 year. And I created this program. It's called the Pure Blood Protocol. So I try to help people to detox from the negative effects of the spike protein, which is, to be honest, you can see it. Like many people, they have problems. But if you detox the body, and it will take you something like 6 months, 8 months, maybe more. But you have there in the program the nutrition, the supplements, and every blood test that you need to do. and you can compare. So I do the blood test now. I check my spike protein levels. You do it again after 3 months. And I have many people who had like 12,000 and now 12,000 and now they have 8,000. So the spike protein goes down.
And they can keep continuing the protocol, so it goes down,
Yeah.
more.
But it's very important for many people to understand that the spike protein is still going up after 2.5 years after the vaccine. So it's a problem because the spike protein will create inflammation in your body. And if you have a weak link in your body, that part of your body can, in that part of the body can happen something. For many people, for example, they had like cancer. They call it turbo cancer. Yeah, turbo cancer because they make it and in 2-3 months it's done. It can be related to a vaccine, maybe not, but something is there. Statistics will say that it's something there, like related to the vaccine. We don't know. We don't know. We just try to help people. That's it. We don't commentate if the vaccine is good or bad. Maybe it was good for some people, maybe for others wasn't. But what we want is to help people to get well with lifestyle. We don't recommend medicine like pills or this. No, lifestyle. Change your lifestyle and you will improve your health.
With this holistic approach that we've been discussing during all the episodes.
Exactly.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
So where people can know more about you or where they can find you and probably listen first to the videos that you have on social media that, you have followers in X, in Instagram, Rumble, YouTube.
Basically Instagram.
What's the best place to see your work?
X also is good.
Okay.
Instagram, Alex Stanciu official on Instagram. Prof Stanciu on X. YouTube also. Rumble. I'm also on Rumble. I think these are the main. I have also a Telegram channel. I'm posting there some things that I cannot post on the social media.
Yes, I know.
And of course, the most important thing where I really post things, where I create the programs is inside the real world, in the health and fitness campus. Before, it was named only fitness campus, but at some point,
it's more than fitness.
It's more than fitness.
Yes.
I bring nutrition, I bring supplements, I bring the pure blood protocol. It's also health.
Yes.
So I rename it Health and Fitness Campus.
Yes, Health and Fitness Campus.
Yeah.
So for everybody listening, first check the free stuff, and that's good. Imagine how the paid one it is.
Yeah. And we will add there.
It's gonna continue.
Yeah. Because
the updates.
You will pay $49 now. In the future with a new upgrade.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it will go higher.
Yeah.
But you will pay and you will get like 10 programs, and you will get because every week I do a live session where I answer questions or I come up with a specific topic, speaking about specific things for at least 45 minutes. And after this, I answer questions. And if you are, for example, if you are new, you have loads of content, different topics. You have the programs, you have everything. And imagine if you are staying another month, new knowledge, new programs. So it's a very good deal.
Yeah, totally. And they get access to these.
Especially if you are there, you can also access the other campuses.
I was going to say.
Not only mine.
Yes.
So we have 9, 10, 12 campuses where you can go and learn new skills.
Copywriting, AI, everything. Content creation, crypto.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
No,
business. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're going to find the links down below. And yeah, everybody is open, welcome to go down the rabbit hole and all of this.
Yeah. And if you put your focus there, put your energy every day,
yes,
you don't have to be there from morning until evening. 2-3 hours a day. It's enough.
Yes.
Scroll, learn, see what you are interested in, start to focus more on it, learn every day, and you will get in 3 to 6 months a new level. You can use that knowledge. You can use to help people, you can use to help yourself. And the basic will be health and fitness. Because if you are not healthy, if you are not strong, if you don't feel good in your body, you don't have I call it that confidence.
Yes.
You cannot speak confident. If your body is not working properly, if your body doesn't, because you know what is important, and many people they don't know. If you are looking good, it's not about looking good.
Mhm.
It's about the energy field that you will basically reflect in the world.
Yes.
And the people will sense it, will feel it. It's a different thing. Even if you don't have money now, even if you don't make much now,
Mhm.
but if you try to discipline your life and you try to train and you try to have
Yeah.
a clean diet, nutrition,
Mhm.
you will start to change things inside and outside.
Mhm.
But you need to understand that if you want to change the outside, you need to first change the inside.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the appearance is not all that counts, because there's thin people that have biomarkers much worse than obese people.
Yeah.
So it's totally true what you're saying.
Yeah.
And to get to that point, again, you need to do two things. One, study.
Yeah.
And two, apply. The
Apply.
yin and the yang.
Yeah, the yin and the yang, correctly.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Brother,
Thank you very much.
it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure for me also.
And for everybody, you know where to reach out to him. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you very much.